I just learned something that is fascinating.
All right, baby, it's time to go.
Ready or not?
The conditions are in French, so.
I'm really wondering how this is going to go and if we're going to get some kind of safety instructions. We did not get very much safety instructions. Welcome to Waypoint of View. We're Jess and Miles, and we're 2 years into our journey around the world. We are continuing to explore the beautiful country of Morocco, and we have a very exciting adventure up next. We are officially in the Sahara Desert. We just made it to our camp, and check this place out. How cool is this right here in the middle of the sand dunes? We're going to be here for the next couple of nights, and we have a lot of fun and exciting things planned. But first, we're going to get settled in before sunset.
This place is fancy.
Here we are in the middle of the desert, and we have a full-on bed in our tent.
We have 3 beds in our tent.
3 beds. And we have a bathroom. Toilet, sink, and a shower, potentially with hot water. I'll let you know about that later. We have electricity and Wi-Fi. This is crazy.
Now you're ready for the desert. This place is awesome. I'm so glad to be here.
The Sahara Desert of Morocco. What a dream come true.
It honestly takes a little bit of effort to get out here. I think we're 7 or 8 hours south of Fez, pretty close to the Algerian border at this point, but it's definitely worth it.
And there are a few different ways you can make the trip. There are tours you can join from either Fez or Marrakesh, or you could take a bus to Merzouga, or you could do what we did and rent a car, and we made the drive ourselves the past couple of days.
It was pretty intimidating thinking about driving ourselves out into the Sahara Desert. And for whatever reason, I had this image in my head that we were going to leave Fez, and as soon as we got out of town, it would just be desert as far as you could see, and that was definitely not the case. The drive wasn't bad at all. The roads are in great shape.
Pretty straightforward. A lot of towns along the way. So, we have a big day planned tomorrow, but we have something really fun planned for this evening.
If you join one of the tours, you usually get to the desert just before sunset, and you usually hop on the back of a camel and take the camels here. But since we got here at 2 o'clock, we were driven out here, and we're going to take camels up into the dunes for sunset. If it's anything like the camels we rode in Egypt, I'm glad we are not taking the 2-hour ride
all the way from
to
town.
get here.
Yeah.
Because 30 minutes is enough on the back of a camel. It's like riding a giraffe. Feel how soft his head is.
Oh, hi. Okay. Oh, wow.
There we go. Just like that.
We are up here.
Well, we stopped at the top of one of the sand dunes to watch the sun go down. I cannot think of a better way to kick this off. This is perfect.
Good morning. It's about 7:45 and the sun is officially up. I really did not want to get out of bed this morning. Not because it was too early, but because it was really, really cold.
It was cold.
But we did, and I'm very glad that we did, as usual with sunrises. And we have a big day planned.
Today is going to be a full day. 4x4s, dune buggies, sandboards. I wonder if breakfast is as much food as dinner was.
Oh my gosh, dinner was so much food.
Soup, pizza, tagine, kebab, and a piece of cake.
And then they had a fire, and they
Drum
sang,
circle.
and we danced.
There's only one other guy at our camp right now, and they put on a show.
They really did. I have one other thing to share before we get this day started. How do I put this without sounding like a complaint? Because it's not a complaint. It's just the reality of the situation. In your mind, you might think that you're going to be out in this camp in the middle of the desert all by yourself. We are in the middle of the desert, right on the edge of the dunes. But there are no less than, how many camps would you say this is?
15?
That we can see right now.
Yeah, 15
20,
camps.
yeah, 15, 20 camps right here in front of us.
Just know, this is one of the most popular things to do in Morocco for a reason. It's beautiful, and you won't be the only one.
Okay, now it's time for breakfast.
And coffee.
How cute is my new backpack from Fez? I love it.
$40.
$38 right here. I have no idea if that was a good deal or not for Morocco standards. But for the US, I was happy.
It has been a really relaxing morning, but it's time to get this day started.
First things first, we're going to visit a nomadic Berber family. Hopefully we're going to find some fossils and of course explore the dunes some more.
And what I'm most excited for, we're going to be getting out in our own dune buggy later this afternoon.
Let's go!
We've just been getting a short tour around one of the nomadic Berber family's camps, and they're making bread. This is really cool. They've got this clay oven inside one of the small tents. Small little wood-fired oven. Oh, this is some fresh bread.
Very good.
We haven't been going for long, but there's always time for tea.
Oh.
Some of these nomadic tents are probably set up just to support the tourism here, but there are truly nomadic people living out here in the Sahara Desert. We've just been driving around and stopped. There's a whole herd of camel and goats, and two of the nomadic shepherds just hiding in the shade of one of these really small trees.
I just learned something that is fascinating. I did not know this. So a camel's hump is actually fat storage. So the more the camel eats, the bigger their hump is. And our guide was telling us that it hasn't rained very much here in the past 3 years, so there hasn't been a lot of food. So these camels all have really small humps. I had no idea. Did you know that?
Okay, last time we were in the desert, we went looking for fossils, and it was a little bit of a competition, of which I failed miserably. Is this one?
No, this is stone.
So we just stopped on the side of the road to look for fossils, and this time I'm determined to be the first one to find one.
What are we looking for?
This isn't much of a competition.
They're just everywhere.
Every single one of these rocks has a fossil on it.
If you've watched any of our other videos, you may know that I love searching for treasures. Beach treasures, trail treasures, river treasures, desert treasures.
I think desert treasures are my favorite.
I think so too. This whole section, every single one of them has an indention of something. This is crazy. Look at all these. Our guide was probably not expecting this stop to take so long, but I could seriously do this all day.
All right, baby, it's time to go. I see you back there. We've spent most of the morning in the Black Desert, but it's time to head into the dunes.
He's letting the air out of the tires now. These dunes are so tall. We have really climbed up here, and look how much higher they still go. That's so crazy.
Jess doesn't have much of an appetite because she knows the very next thing that we are doing is getting in a dune buggy. And just riding in the 4x4 has gotten her very anxious for the fact that I am going to be driving the dune buggy. Not, in her words, what was it?
A trained professional. I'm really wondering how this is going to go and if we're going to get some kind of safety instructions.
We have two very different visions for how this is going to go. I envision they're going to throw us the keys, give us a helmet, hopefully some goggles because I intend to go very fast, and tell us to have some fun in the giant sandbox in the backyard. And she has this vision of at least 45 minutes worth of safety instruction in our hour, and also a lead driver that's going to guide us over the hills.
I just want him to drive very safely, but this morning he was talking about how fun was the priority, and I said, no, safety is the priority.
I did explain that you can't have fun if you don't feel safe, so safety is a part of having fun.
Ready or not.
Here we go. Oh, these are so cool. The conditions are in French, so...
We're gonna have a lead driver. To Miles' disappointment, I'm sure.
For the record, I had every expectation that we would actually have somebody lead the way. But, you know, can always hope.
Help. Also, for the record, I'm still just as nervous.
Good.
Good.
Perfect. Look like you're ready for a race. This is good. Good. Perfect.
I am happy about the lead driver, but we did not get very much safety instruction on driving this. I think he showed Miles like 2 things, and then he's like, okay, I'm done. And as our lead driver is getting more and more confident in Miles' driving abilities, he's taking us on a lot crazier turns and hills. This is one of those things where you're having fun, but you're ready for
Oh, that was awesome. There's only a little bit of dust on the camera. Probably same amount on my face. Was it as bad as you had in your mind? Jess is brushing her hair right now after having it blown out by a leaf blower.
It was one of those things that was equal parts thrilling and terrifying.
You did great though. You only told me to back off of him like twice.
Well, and really that was just because of all of the dust and sand he was blowing up that I was eating and that was getting all in my eyes.
That was fun. It really was a lot of fun. I think I said that the hour went by way too fast, and I think Jess looked at me when I said that Like, that was the longest hour of her life.
Well, so it's one of those things where you're having so much fun, but yet you just want it to be over. Like, you want it to be something that you've done in the past. That's how I felt about halfway through.
Oh. Bye.
Getting dropped off in the middle of the Sahara. I'm just kidding. We can see our camp. Time for sunset.
What a day.
What a day.
You look great. Love your scarf. When did you change it from the blue one? Jess was taking pictures of this other couple that was far away. She was like,
I can
that
pass
could be
it
us.
I'm like, look at that cute blue scarf I'm wearing.
We looked great.
We
Up
sure
on the
did.
ridge.
We sure did.
Sun behind us.
We're too lazy to actually go be
She's
the
like-
people in the picture.
She's like, hold on, I'm getting great pictures of us. Really, this has been an incredible day.
It has. It really is special being out here.
I may be chewing on a few little pieces of sand in my mouth.
Oh my
at this
gosh, I
point.
ate so much sand. And I still feel like I have it all in my eyeballs.
But if you come here, you have to do the dune buggies.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
An hour was not long enough.
An hour was too long. It was the perfect amount. There's one last thing we have to do here, though. Today was just way too busy of a day. We couldn't fit it all in, so you'll have to stick around till tomorrow. All right, I gotta take some pictures now, so this has got to be over. See you tomorrow.
Scoot that puppy forward. Lean back.
What?
Nice! First try!